Hello and welcome back to Miami Star Tarot. I am Natalia Roos and I am going to be reading a love reading for fire signs this morning. If you are a fire sign, that is an Aries, a Leo, or a Sagittarius, please stay tuned. Or if you are interested in a fire sign, then you may watch this as well and see what is going on in their lives and see if it resonates with you as well. I like to cross-watch because I like to see what's going on with other people, and if I have an interest in somebody that's, I don't know, even if it's a different sign, I'll still watch it to see what's going on with them and, cross my fingers and hope that maybe I come up in their reading. So anyways, I am going to be using Tarot in Wonderland, which is tarot cards that my daughter sent to me. Thank you, Ariel. And I will be using these for the rest of the readings as well. The air signs, the water signs, and the earth signs. I will be doing those later. I got off on a late start because I tried doing a recording yesterday and my battery just went dead. So trying to figure that out. Anywho, Tarot in Wonderland, and I'm also going to be using the Romance Angels oracles. All right, so let's get started with Aries. I will set these aside for now, and I will get these going. I'm actually going to pull all three out for all three signs out first. I like to do that, and then move into the tarot cards. Now, I've had the Tarot in Wonderland already for about a week now, and I absolutely love them. I've done a couple readings. I've done readings for my daughter and a friend of hers using them, and I've also done readings for myself, which I find very difficult to do, but I try. All right, so I'm going to give it a normal shuffle. Pull out 3 cards. I'll give it a couple and see what is going on for love, or whatever it is that your significant person wants to tell you. All right, so we have flirt for Aries, religious factors for Leo, and give your relationship a chance for Sagittarius. All right, so I'm going to scoot aside Leo and Sagittarius, and we are going to look at Aries. And Aries, you have flirt. Extend your lighthearted energy to others. Okay, so that is a good oracle, a good message to begin with. I am going to start on the tarot cards. I'm going to pull a card for you, a card for them, and a card for possibilities or anything going on that you should know. And I usually pull a clarifier. I like pulling the clarifiers. All right, so I'm going to do the regular. Oh, so these cards, FYI, are they're very thin and very bendy, so shuffling them can be kind of a challenge. Sometimes they just don't want to go into place. There we go. So let's see what is going on with Aries. So I just mentioned that in case you see me struggling with shuffling. What is going on in Aries' love life? What is going on in Aries' love life? What does Aries need to know? What do their person want them to know? Whatever kind of energy wants to come out. Aries. All right. I'm going to do the cutting with my non-dominant hand. That's the way I was taught, to cut with the non-dominant hand. All right, let's go, Aries. Let's see what your person wants you to know. 2 of Cups. Very nice. 4 of Swords. So we've got celebration, couples. 4 of Swords, meaning taking a break, thinking. And 5 of Pentacles. All right. So our energy for the oracle is flirt. And now we are with our tarot cards and we're trying to figure out what your person wants you to know. All right, it's great news for you, Aries. Your person really wants you to know that they think a lot about you. I'm going to turn the cards, I'm not sure if you can see them very well, but I'm going to turn them this way just in case so you can see them while I'm talking about them. So your person really wants you to know that you are on their mind. They want you. They totally want you. They visualize themselves with you. They visualize a relationship with you. They visualize themselves, walking down the street holding hands. They visualize spending time together. However, I feel that you are in the beginning stages right now of whatever it is that's going on with you two. If you already know each other and you're friends, maybe you're just at that flirting stage. If you work with them, maybe you're just flirting with them at work. Maybe you go to school with them. Whatever the case may be, the Four of Swords to me indicates a period of time where not a lot is going on other than just the flirting. And maybe that's a good way to get to know this person. Maybe a way to get more secure in showing that you're interested in more as well. And sometimes you need kind of like that little bit of space in between, especially if you're not a very aggressive person or you've just gotten out of a relationship and you just want to test the waters. That's a good way to approach a relationship. And that's what I'm seeing for you, Aries, is that you are maybe in a place where you're just doing a little bit of flirting, having a little bit of fun. The Five of Pentacles also indicates that I see this as being maybe you have a little, or they as well, because the roles could be reversed. Maybe you have a little bit of a hesitation for this relationship, regardless of why, the reasons. Maybe you just got out of a relationship, you're not sure about them. It tells me that this person is probably a good person for you. You just need to give it you need to give it a chance. You need to look up and get to know this person, see their qualities, their good and their bad, because everyone's got good and bad in them, like qualities. But it's basically just saying that you need to give this person an opportunity. I am going to pull my clarifying card, and the clarifying card is the Knight of Swords. So when you approach this relationship, it's going to be it's very fast. I mean, this is a swift card, and it really talks about like coming in and sweeping someone off their feet mentally, not with their heart, because the swords are not about the heart. They are about thinking and common logic, making sense. So I feel like the Four of Swords and the Knight of Swords sort of complement each other, because even though you are most likely already involved with this person in one way or another, you are using your head versus your heart to sort of pace yourself a little bit. Now, Knight of Swords really is someone that just comes in and takes charge, but in this case, I don't see it happening. What I do see is coming in, taking charge of a friendship, or being constantly in that person's life in one way or another. In a flirty way, maybe you hang out, you go out to lunch, but you're constantly communicating with that person. Swords are cards of communication, mental energy. So yes, Aries, I see a lot of flirtation going on. And open your eyes, and if you're not sure about this person, it looks like they really are who they seem like they are. So give them a chance. All right, I'm going to set Aries Romance Oracle aside. I'm going to throw these back into the pile, and we're going to look at Leo, religious factors. I wonder what that's going to be about. Now, this card, if you're not religious and you say, oh, well, I don't really follow a very strict religious type of lifestyle, it doesn't matter. Your love life is influenced by your religious upbringing and spiritual path. It could simply mean that your level of morals, your moral code that you abide by, or like your inner things that you've learned as a person, you have very high standards. You don't date people with these kind of qualities, things like that. So don't worry if you're not a religious person that, oh no, I'm not religious, it doesn't apply to me. It could. It's spiritual as well. All right, so let's give Leo's tarot a good shuffle. I'm going to go ahead and do the regular shuffle. Again, these can be hard, so if you see me struggling. All right, Leo, what does your person want to say? It could also be the other person may have maybe a religious factor going on. Maybe they're a different religion than you are. Maybe you're Christian, maybe they're Catholic, maybe it's someone that's Jewish and you're Catholic, whatever it could be. So let's go ahead and do these nice, good shuffle. And let's see what is going on with Leo. Ah, there we go. See, couldn't even get it down. All right. I don't like that shuffle, so I'm going to do one more. A good one. Oh, see, I don't want to shuffle. I'm going to do one more because of it. They're beautiful cards, gorgeous artwork, easy to read, you know, since I have some experience. But man, are they are a pain to shuffle. All right, so let me cut. And let's see, Leo, what is going on? What does your person want you to know? Strength. Four of Cups. And the Five of Swords. All right, so we've got the Strength card. The Strength card has nothing to do with physical strength. It has to do more with strength of the mind, strength of the heart, and also willpower. It also is strength to be true to yourself when you have temptations around you, or you want to go and, you know, go after something. You set a goal for yourself to have the strength to stick to it, even though it's not looking like it's going very well. We've got the Four of Cups, and let me just show you the cards real quick. I forgot to do that. The Four of Cups is, you know, cups are emotional. It's about your emotions and how you're feeling. And the Four of Cups shows that, you know, maybe you have missed opportunities, that you're thinking or you're dreaming about something else and you're missing out on opportunities. So let's see how all this blends together. And then here is the Five of Swords. The Five of Swords is mostly about, it's again a brain energy, a thinking energy. And maybe some things are not working out the way you would want. So what I see here is definitely things are not going as planned in whatever relationship. If this is your person talking to you, maybe they're holding back on something, or you're holding back on something. You see this person as an opportunity. They see you as an opportunity. I am getting the feeling that this may have something to do with religion, to be honest. And it doesn't always fall that way, but in this case, I really am getting more of a values or religion little hesitation that's there. And again, you know, Leo, this may not be completely resonating with everybody out there. I am going to turn the cards this way so you can see them. So it may not be resonating with everybody, but it is definitely, I think there's factors, and sometimes those factors in religion stem from families more so than the actual person, and, you know, wondering what the family's going to think, if they're going to accept, you know, their chosen loved one. Try to get it a little closer. So I am seeing that for you, Leo, is maybe and with the religion thing too, it could also simply be a cultural thing going on as well. So I think about that and think, like, if it's not resonating with you, but there are some cultural, maybe religious, spiritual things going on, is there a way that you can go around it? Because you don't, like the Four of Cups is showing, you don't want to miss an opportunity that is being offered to you because of some differences that in the end, my opinion, don't really matter. You know, to me, culture, I don't know, I've always found it so fascinating to date people of different cultures because you learn so much about people in general. I am a people person. I love learning about other people's cultures, and I love lifestyles, and it's not always a bad thing. And in these cases like this, a lot of times the hesitation comes more from like, what's the family going to think versus what I think. And I always think that if you love someone, that's all that matters. Go for it. You'll be a bigger person, a better person, a more educated person for it, because you just learn so much. Even religion, clashes of religion, you learn so much from the other person, and if you love each other, you can find a middle ground for it. So it looks like there's just not a lot of commonality. I can't even say the word commonality going on as far as what you're wanting, but it has to do, I think, with some of the differences of the culture or the religion that maybe for your family or their family is significant. I know I have a friend who, is dating someone that's a different culture there, and the religion's still the same, but the culture is very different, and it's been a long time battle, but they're finally getting married, so that's great news, knock on wood. But it was tough, initially it was tough, but they both realized that they love each other, and it's really your life. Leo, it's your life, and you have to do what makes you happy. All right, I'm going to pull a clarifying card, and you got the Fool. And what this is telling me is take the plunge. You see, Alice is just jumping down that rabbit hole. So take the plunge. I think this is the advice. I think it's pretty self-explanatory. All right, Leo, so I hope that if this does resonate with you, that it helps clear up some confusion that you have, or what to do. It does show that either you or they, or maybe even both of you, are having some difficulties due to factors or religious beliefs, not necessarily yours, but maybe family. And, family is important. I'm not saying that it's not, that you need to go rebel and be against your family. But in the end, it is your life, Leo, and you need to decide what makes you happy and what you want for yourself. All right, so I am moving Leo away, putting the cards back in the stack. Next is going to be our Sagittariuses. Would it be Sagittarii? So Sagittarius, you have: give your relationship a chance. Work on your partnership. All right. Doesn't mean that you're breaking up. Doesn't mean that you are broken up. It just means that maybe, I don't know, if you're mad at each other, you're going through a little tough situation, give it a chance. All right. Oh, that shuffled beautifully. All right, Sagittarius. What is going on with you? What can I say? What does your person want you to know? I love these readings. Like, I do listen to them a lot. What does your person want you to know? What are they thinking? Because, I don't know. Oh, see, there it is. Doesn't want to shuffle. Kind of gives you little ideas to what they're thinking, things that you don't know that might be crossing their minds. Oh, I want to shuffle. These are so hard. Love them, though. I'm going to give them a little bit more of a shuffle like this because I want to make sure that they're very well blended and mixed in there. All right, so Sagittarius, you're going to work on your relationship. Maybe something new's coming up. That card wanted to come up. I should have taken it. All right, one more quick shuffle. That was not too bad. All right, cut the cards. All right, Sagittarius, let's see what we've got. Three of Wands, you are waiting for your ship to come in, or waiting on something. Ace of Swords, news coming in, beginning, new offers, and coming in very quick. Swords are quick. And you've got the Nine of Wands, and that is where the hesitation might be coming in. All right, so Sagittarius, give your relationship a chance. All right, let's check this out. This one's a little bit harder for me because it gives a little bit of a negative feel to it, but I just don't feel that it is a negative read. All right, Sagittarius. So it looks like you've been waiting, and this person that you've been waiting on, or it could even be your significant other, is maybe not giving you full disclosure of something that is going on with them, okay? And this has been causing you to feel a little bit guarded or thinking, what's going on? Why do I feel this way? And could also be that they're putting kind of boundaries around themselves. So it looks like there may be something going on with them that's a little bit more personal, and it's not about you. And you are waiting for them to sort of just snap out of it. Okay? I am going to pull a clarifier right off the bat, because a lot of the feeling I'm getting from these cards is them blocking you away, or putting some kind of a feeling out there that it's not that they don't want you, they don't want to be with you, but it's giving you the feeling that they're pulling away, is what I'm trying to say. And I feel that they're not pulling away because of you, they're pulling away maybe about something about themselves. So I'm thinking that give your relationship a chance means to let your person get through what they're going through and maybe offer them a little bit of support. So let's see what is going on. It is the Six of Wands. All right, so I'm feeling like this person is not feeling very appreciated by you, Sagittarius. And, you know, sometimes that is easy to do in a relationship where you kind of take somebody for granted a little bit. So I'm feeling like they are feeling like you are not maybe making them your priority. I'm going to pull one more. I rarely do that, but I'm going to pull one more because this is just telling me again how they're feeling. I want to see if I can get to the root of the problem. Again, the Eight of Swords. So they are blinded, or maybe you're blinded, or they're feeling restricted. And I feel that with the Six of Swords is they are possibly going through something that is more personal. Maybe they've shared some things with you. And my best advice right now from what it is very, very clear, Sagittarius, that your significant other or your person needs your support. They are going through something, and maybe they're not ready to be in full disclosure about it with you, but they're definitely needing your cooperation, your patience, and for you to maybe not push them to snap out of it, just offer them some support. And it could be something family, related to family. Maybe it's something to do with children, you know, if your significant other, if you don't share children, maybe they have a child. It could simply be a family matter. It could be something going on with their parents. Maybe they have sick parents. Maybe they're going through a period of unemployment and they're feeling really bad about themselves. So just offer them your support. Offer them unconditional love. And I feel like this sword right here is sort of a new beginning, but it's very mental. So this person is really struggling with something. And I have a feeling that it could be something that just came up. And they may not have shared it with you yet. Maybe they've received some bad news. Maybe they are at the beginning of some kind of a legal issue, or they're facing the possibility of facing a legal issue, and it's worrying them. So there is definitely worry, and there's definitely feeling of not being appreciated, maybe pushed And it just seems to me like the Six of the Wands is a short, it really means a short level of triumph. But in this case, because of where it is in your spread, I feel that they're feeling that you are not giving them due credit for something, or you're not giving them enough attention. It's also a card of loving attention. Maybe they're feeling like you're neglecting them a little bit. They know what's going on. They realize they haven't told you. But maybe that's not why they're telling you, is because they're not feeling your support. So, Sagittarius, if this is resonating with you, then the only thing that I could say is that offer them your support. Tell them that you're there for them. You don't have to go out of your way to give people recognition, but at this point, I feel like maybe they could use just a little bit of recognition. Of maybe you're great, you're a good person, and let them tell you in their own time what's going on and offer them their support. Make sure that they know that you're there for them, okay? And that's all I have for fire signs today. If any of this has resonated with you, please give my channel a thumbs up, give me a comment. I appreciate that. Again, I am just starting with this channel and I can use any help and boost that I can. I would also love to hear comments about my reading. Be nice, please. I know that not all readings are great, but just be whatever feedback you have, just be kind. And please subscribe. And I hope to have my other signs up here shortly. And thank you for visiting Miami Star Tarot. Thank you and see you soon.